Yeah, yeah, look, they said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever, know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm texting like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if he notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my doors since a youngin', you should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin', you should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin', you should know that. You should know, you should know, you should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin', you should know that. You should know. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just the fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just the fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. Now don't let me catch you slipping, cause I always got that. We might run up in your crib and take whatever we can get. Beat the up for it, but we gon' run off with a all them hundreds on the counter, cause that paper counterfeit. And I'm moving.
Man, what you talking about? I'm trying to get paid. You know, it's whatever. I'm down for whatever. If it's bread, I'm there. I'ma get mine.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan, even when they get...
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to get underway. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Caleb Gallagher. The pitch. That's outside. And this one is off and running. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where you had to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Seager stands in now. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's in the dirt.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The pitch. Not even close there. And it's 3-0. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Ball. Up and in, and 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Kicks and deals. Got it by him for the Cubs.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swings through that.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. He just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Juan Soto now. Fought off foul. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gallo off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one almost got him.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Bases full, 2 gone. Here's Josh Young. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's down and in.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Mariners, Carlos Vargas.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Caleb Gallagher now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Off the plate, ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
2 on, 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Caleb Gallagher.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Ball 1 there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 down. So digging in, Ty France, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. That one not close, and it's 1-1. He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. That's his 99th career homer. And they close the gap. It's 5-1. At the plate, Luke Raley. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to say,
oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Corey Seager.
when he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Well struck, right field. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That misses, and it's 3-0. Now that's smacked to right center. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that skips into dirt. Vargas in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 8-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Juan Soto. Singled and scored his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
And next pitch is outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. They get the out on Soto. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
There goes the runner. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Gavin Sheets. Fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jorge Polanco now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Goes down looking. On to the 3rd inning. And now Jonah Heim. And a pitch. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Mauricio Llovera taking over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Caleb Gallagher. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Here's a rocket out to left. Raley hauls it in for the out, and there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joey Gallo. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
High fly ball out into left center field. Raley under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. And they're starting to run away. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Harry Ford. And that's in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air, center field. Soto gets under it. Soto makes the catch.
The designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. In now is the Mariners DH, Fred Dotson. He swings and fouls one off. Ford, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Up the middle. The flip. Over to Seager. Over to first. Safe.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man on second, 2 down. Seager. And that is that. Mariners lead 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adolis Garcia. Llovera back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to third. On to France. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
You know, Ken Griffey Jr. is synonymous with baseball in Seattle, and he actually participated in the groundbreaking of this stadium. And in 2007, when he came back to town as a Cincinnati Red.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here is Marcus Semien. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Outside, and that's ball 3.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
3-0 down. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
That ball foul.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 11-1.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Digging in, Jonah Heim. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Two outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And another ball. Hard hit, right side. That's out number 3. So back in Seattle, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Wow, nice play, but no chance. That's an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Stepping in, Luke Raley. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here comes a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Snaps it to third. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And up next for Seattle, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's in.
Missed
Ball 2.
inside with the curve. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. He did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Ford stands. And now looks at that one inside. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. We played 4. It's Major League Baseball. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Caleb Gallagher. First pitch swinging. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Raley makes the catch. And there's one down. So now it's Corey Seager. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So man aboard So next to hit for Texas, Joey Gallo. That misses the zone. Ball one. One out and a runner at second. That's outside. 2-1. At the belt and fires.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Dylan Moore.
The third baseman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Moore, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
Two to count.
The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Right through there. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Dotson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Rangers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
In the air out towards right center. Soto going after it. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Wyatt Langford. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second.
He's out.
And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Whips it to first. And Simeon is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And that drops in for a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-5. Ziggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
Now it's going to be Luke Raley. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a good eye there. There's a strike. And now he steps off the rubber. The Rangers up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And another ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And now the lefty, and that's ball 4. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Seager. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. We're through. Top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Josh Young. Yovera back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Jalen Beeks appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. This one in the air. Under this one. And it's caught for the out. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Righty to the plate. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, safe at second. Just beat the tag.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat. And it is probably out of here.
Now one miss. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heim over at second, 1 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch.
3-2.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move to the alley. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Ripped on a line. Rodriguez brings it in, and that is that. Rangers lead 1. They're up big. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Boots it. Man at first. And now Dylan Moore. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Langford makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Fred Dotson. Outside. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Whips it to Gallo. 2 away. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. The line to kick the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. 11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tengo cero estrés, solo siento paz. Todos los días son domingo. Increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes los lujos hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño, juro que estoy despierto. Soy como Ginóbili cuando encesto. Banda de rota putando un cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio, José, hoy estamos. Llevamos de viaje al flow y con él pasamos el peso del carrión. Baby, el mono me pide stop. Nadie llegó tan alto en el top. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero, porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas bajas, pero el proceso lo gozamos. Aquí no hay vibra mala, si lo sentimos fiel nos vamos. Cero doble cara, aquí solo somos hermanos. Mi team está tan que hasta cuando perdemos ganamos. Ey, nadie tiene el poder del cielo. Con mi día no me van a sacar de carril, seguimos la vía. El sol está afuera y el cielo a su lado. Buen día, me siento bendecido y afortunado. Ey, lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. This game will feature AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Round Rock Express. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. And here we go. Bottom of the first, digging in the switch-hitting outfielder, number 4. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Wouldn't chase that time. Nice take. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Leading off, will be Express.
And now at the plate, the first baseman, number 30. On fire at the dish lately. 7 hits, runner on the go. And this one's scorched to right. Way back there. It's out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. Second home run of the series. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-0. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. The left fielder now at the plate. This one is labeled. Way back there. That one's gone. They go back-to-back, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. With back-to-back home runs, the lead keeps growing. I'm sure they're feeling really good right now. Back-to-back homers always pump up an offense and usually demoralize the team on the other side. That one hammered center field. Back there, and that one is gone. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. He came to the plate with a plan, and it paid off early. Blasted the first pitch he saw over the wall for a home run. And now, Caleb Gallagher. That one's too high. Definitely not the way he wanted to start this game. He needs to escape this inning and get on track fast. On a line to center. Grabs it on the run. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. The center fielder, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Way outside. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets him swinging. But they all set for the start of this inning. Now the third baseman, number 87. Bottom half of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a foul straight back. Duran, starting at second, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swings through it.
strikes.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings through it for the K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Here's the third baseman, Thairo Estrada. Chases a high fastball there. Hancock trying to bounce back after a bumpy first inning. Bunting for a hit. Grabs it in foul ground. 1 out and the base is empty. Got it. And now 2 gone. The lineup flips over. Now at the plate, number 4. A walk and a run scored the first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. Off the plate, and 1-1 now. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. Fly ball left field. Nice grab on the run. And that ends the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, at the plate, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Nathaniel.
In the air to left center. Jones on the move. Pulls it in, there's 1 away. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. The left fielder digs in now. Already a solo home. Homer in this one. A little out front there, swings through it.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1.
Outside.
And that's outside. That one misses. And now 3-1. Smoke to right, but he's got it. So up next, Danny Jansen. (7-3) is how this one ends. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 get it live, ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hearing against State of Hip Hop versus Electronics, I present Exhibit C. When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, without chains. I ain't believe it then, I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the till the 5%ers rolled up on it and informed them.
You either build or destroy. Where you come from? The Magnolia Projects in the Third Ward slum. It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. Really would pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robber, take a bus up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. We need something realer. Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that first, you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra. Oh my God! They call me J Electronica. That. Call me J-Elect Hanukkah, J-Elect Yarmulke, J-Elect Tramadon, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through your monitor. Still weigh a ton, check the barometer. I'm hotter than the sun, check the thermometer. I'm bringing ancient mathematics back to modern man. My mama told me never throw a stone and hide your hand.